Camera 1 glided forward, catching Johnny Depp's profile. Across from him, Joy Behar. Smile trademarked, toothpaste ad bright. The mic clicked. Soft. In the studio hush, it sounded like a gunshot. After that, the biggest scandal of 2025 will begin. So sign up and let's get started. Johnny, Joy began, voice honeyed with a metallic edge. You're back. After everything. The trial, everything. How does it feel to be the star again? Depp didn't smile. Just arched a brow. Barely. Star? His voice low, gravel rough, post-cigarette and whiskey. I was never a star, Joy. I was an actor. Then, a headline. She nodded. Camera 2 zoomed on her face. The smile widened. A fraction. Headline. Right. Depp versus Heard. 2 years. Billions of views. You won. But, she paused. Pen clicked. Did you really win? Depp leaned forward. Slightly. Fingers stilled on the ring. I won the truth, he said. That's more than most get. Joy leaned back. Legs crossed. Heel glinted. Truth. Interesting word. Especially when it costs $10 million. Silence. Camera 3 caught his jaw how it clenched. Then relaxed. Money's not truth, he replied. It's just the price of silence. She laughed. Short. Scripted. Silence? You mean her silence? Amber? The name dropped between them like a blade on glass. Depp didn't blink. I mean the silence you buy when truth gets too loud. Joy leaned in. Closer. Camera 1 slid to his eyes. But you made it loud. You went to court. You showed texts. Audio. Photos. You wanted the world to hear. I wanted the world to hear the truth, he repeated. Voice even. But something new in his throat. Not aversion. She nodded. Slowly. A version. Yes. There's your version. Her version. And the version of the people paying for your cologne ads. Depp smiled. First time. But it wasn't a smile, it was a grimace. You mean Dior? He asked. They stayed. Know why? Because you're a brand, she said. And brands don't fall. They rebrand. He looked straight into the lens. Barely. And you, Joy? You a brand too? The View. Liberal icon. But when's the last time you grilled someone on the other side, this hard? She didn't look away. I ask everyone the same. When there's something to ask. There's always something, he said. Always. Pause. Pen clicked again. Louder. Fine. I'm asking. You said America's home now. After all these years. After France. After everything. What makes it home? Depp glanced at the water glass. Didn't touch it. Freedom, he answered. Freedom to speak. Even when they hate you for it. Freedom, she echoed. Funny. Because a lot of people say you used that freedom to destroy a woman. His fingers tightened on the armrest. Barely. I didn't destroy, he said. I defended. Defended? She raised a brow. From what? A woman who, by your account, hit you with a bottle? Who cut off your finger? Silence. Camera 2 caught his eyes how they narrowed. You believe that? He asked. Quiet. I believe evidence, she said. And that you showed the world only part of it. Depp leaned in. Closer. Voice dropped lower. And you showed the whole part, Joy? When you talked about victims and monsters, did you ask both sides? She didn't flinch. I'm asking now. No, he said. You're accusing. Like always. Pause. Long camera 1 trembled, barely. Okay, she said. Finally. Let's talk something lighter. Your new film. Modi. You play an artist. Art, it's about truth? Depp leaned back. Smile returned. Eyes didn't. Art's about pain, he replied. The kind you can't hide. Even under makeup. Like life, she added. You can't hide scars. He looked at her. Dead on. Some scars are medals, he said. Some are lies. She nodded. Slowly. And yours? Which are they? Silence. Camera 3 caught his hand, how it balled into a fist. Then unclenched. You want to know? He asked. Really? Yes, she said. Because America wants to know. Is Johnny Depp a victim? Or an actor who played the best role of his life? He laughed. Short. Bitter. You think this was a role? His voice cracked. Barely. 5 years. 5 years of lies. 5 years of being called a monster. Losing everything. And you sit here, smiling, asking if it's a role? Joy didn't look away. I'm asking, she said. Because someone has to. He stared into the camera. Straight. Eyes dark, wet. Fine, he said. You want truth? Here it is. I'm not a victim. I'm a man who was broken. Glued back together. And now. I stand. But you want me to fall again. Because it's a good story. She opened her mouth. Closed it. This isn't about the story, she said. Quiet. It's about accountability. Accountability? He laughed. You want accountability? Ask her. Ask why she recorded me. Why she lied. His voice broke. Why she's still playing the victim. Silence. Absolute. Camera 1 froze. Joy leaned in. Closer. Because she says you hit her, she whispered. That you broke her ribs. Depp froze. Eyes glass. She's lying, he said. Quiet. And you know it. She didn't look away. What if she's not? He stared at her. Long. Then you're part of the problem, he said. Not a journalist. Not a host. Part of the machine. Pause. Thick. Like before thunder. He stood. Slowly. Camera 1 pulled back. Interview's over, he said. Not shouting. Just stating. Joy didn't move. You can't. I can, he replied. And I am. He turned. Step 2. Studio door 5 meters away. Camera 3 caught her hand reaching for the mic. Johnny. He stopped. Didn't turn. Tell America, he whispered. Truth isn't always pretty. But it exists. Silence. The lights flickered. Camera 1 froze on his back. And then the first crack. He turned. Slowly. Eyes fire. One more thing, Joy, he said. Voice ice. You asked about scars. Here's one. He raised his hand. Showed the finger. She cut it off. With a bottle. And laughed. Ask her about that. On air. Silence. Camera 2 caught her face, how it went white. He walked. The door clicked. The lights dimmed. The door didn't slam. It sighed shut, like a coffin lid. Camera 1 held on the empty chair, still warm, indent of his body like a ghost. Joy sat frozen. Pen on the floor. Water glass untouched. A single bead of sweat slid from her temple, caught the light, then vanished. The control room was silent. No one dared cut to commercial. The red tally light blinked live. Still live. Joy's mouth opened. Closed. She looked at the camera. Not the lens, the black hole behind it. Millions of eyes. Her voice cracked like thin ice. We're going to take a short. She stopped. Because the mic was still hot. Because the feed was still rolling. Because the world was watching her blink. Camera 2 pushed in. Tight on her face. The smile was gone. Just skin. Just age. Just fear. Joy? A voice in her earpiece. Producer. Panicked. Kill it. Kill the feed. She didn't move. Her hand hovered over the mic, trembling. Then dropped. No, she said. To the void. To the camera. To herself. Let it roll. Silence. The kind that deafens. Then her chair creaked. She leaned forward. Elbows on knees. Like confession. You want the truth, Johnny? Her voice low. Raw. No honey left. Fine. Here's mine. Camera 1 swiveled. Empty space where he'd been. But she spoke to it anyway. I believed her. At first. I wanted to believe her. Because it was easier. Because it fit. Because I've spent 30 years on this couch calling out men like the ones I grew up with. The ones who hit. The ones who lied. The ones who won. Her breath hitched. Camera 3 caught the tear, not falling. Just pooling. Refusing to drop. And then the tapes came out. The audio. Her laughing. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them I hate you, a baby. And I didn't want to hear it. I muted it. I scrolled past. Because if I heard it, really heard it, then what did that make me? She laughed. A sound like breaking glass. A brand, he said. He's right. I'm a brand. And brands don't apologize. They pivot. She looked up. Directly into camera 2. But I'm tired. I'm tired of pivoting. I'm tired of choosing sides before the evidence. I'm tired of pretending I'm above it when I'm knee-deep in the same mud. The control room erupted, voices, static, someone shouting cut the damn feed. But the engineers froze. Paralyzed. This wasn't in the rundown. Joy stood. Slowly. Heels clicked once. Twice. She walked to his chair. Touched the armrest. Still warm. You left your ring, she said. It glinted on the seat, silver, scuffed. She picked it up. Turned it in her fingers. I have a son, she said. To no one. To everyone. He's 23. He watched that trial. He asked me, Mom, what if it was me? What if no one believed me? I told him, they will. If you're telling the truth. But I didn't know. I still don't. She slipped the ring onto her thumb. Too big. It spun. Johnny Depp isn't a saint. He's a mess. He's a drunk. He's a poet. He's a father. He's a man who lost a finger and laughed about it in texts. Because what else do you do when the world calls you a monster and the woman you loved is holding the knife? Her voice dropped to a whisper. The mic barely caught it. I don't know what happened in that penthouse. I wasn't there. But I know what happened after. I know what I did. I know what I didn't do. She looked at the camera. Not smiling. Not performing. Just there. So here's my accountability, Johnny. Not for you. For me. I was wrong. Not about everything. But about enough. And I'm sorry. Not to your PR team. Not to your fans. To you. Wherever you are right now. Walking out of this studio. Lighting a cigarette in the alley. Staring at the scar on your hand. I'm sorry. Silence. The kind that follows a gunshot. Then. The feed cut. Not by choice. By overload. Servers crashed. Twitter imploded. Hashtag Joy Behar trends worldwide in 47 seconds. Headlines, 12 minutes later. Did Joy just confess? New York Post. The View host breaks down Live, Depp walkout goes viral, TMZ. She said sorry. He never came back. Daily Mail. Clips. 11-second loop, Joy holding the ring. Caption, he left more than an interview. 3-second freeze frame, her tear. Finally falling. Audio rip, I was wrong. 2.3 million shares. Tweets. At Depp for life, she kept his ring. That's not apology. That's trophy. At Feminist Killjoy, Joy Behar just aged 10 years in 10 minutes. Respect. At Neutral Observer, no one won. Everyone bled. That's the point. The alley, 14 minutes after walkout. Johnny leaned against brick. Cigarette trembling between lips. Phone buzzed clip after clip. He didn't watch. Just stared at the sky. Gray. Like London. Like the day the verdict came in. His lawyer texted. They're offering you a return. Prime time. Apology tour. He typed back. Tell them I'm done. Tell them the truth doesn't need a second act. He crushed the cigarette. Looked at his hand. The scar. Smiled, not bitter. Just tired. The ring. Joy never gave it back. It stayed on her desk. Next to the Emmy. Next to the photo of her son. She never wore it again. But every morning, she spun it once. Like a prayer. Like a curse. The show went on. Ratings soared. But the chair stayed empty. No guest ever sat in it again. And somewhere, in the static between channels, you could still hear it. The click of a door. The hush after truth. The silence that finally, spoke louder than words.